Hello to everyone. So today I want us to look at the arithmetic sequence. This sequence is also known as a linear sequence. Why? Because the difference between the terms is the same, okay? Or I can say is common. For example, if ever we say, um, 2, 4, 6, 8. So the difference between the terms of this sequence are the same or is common. 8 minus 6 is equals to 2, 6 minus 4 is equals to 2, 4 minus 2 is equals to 2. And there we go. It has a common ratio, which is equals to 2. So I decided to take this question from the past question paper that was written, okay, for grade 12. Okay, so we have that question there. Okay, the other thing that I want to emphasize too is that we also have two formulas in order for us to determine the nth term or the rule, okay, to formulate the rule for the sequence of the arithmetic sequence. You either use Tn is equals to a plus n minus 1 d, okay, and this is the reason why I took you into this nth term or the end rule is for you, because I want to advise you to mostly use this one. Tn is equals to bn plus c, which is the most easiest one, because this one, it's very common to your mathematics textbooks, as well as examples that are made in those textbooks, okay? Yeah, so they mostly use or display these ones into textbooks, but I highly recommend for you to use this one, okay? Tn is equals to bn plus c. It's quite the very same thing, because it's going to give us the very same nth rule, okay? Okay, so let's move to the questions, right? So it is given the arithmetic sequence, it's w minus 3. We also have 2w minus 4. We also have 23 minus w. Okay, so mind you, these are the terms of the sequence. 1, 2, 3, the terms of the sequence, and this sequence is the arithmetic sequence. Mind you, in the arithmetic sequence, the difference between the terms or the common difference is the same, okay? Yes, the difference is the same, yes, that's the very same thing. So question 1.1 says determine the value of w. Okay, let's determine the value of w. Okay, so let's determine the value of w. Let's answer questions. So we have the w minus 3, 2w minus 4, 23 minus w. Okay, so mind you, I said these are the terms, right? 1, 2, 3. So if ever we say 23 minus w minus 2w minus 4 and 2w minus 4 minus this term w minus 3 will be the same. Very same thing what you are going to get here as an answer, as well as the very same thing which are going to be the answer here, which are equal, okay? Yes, so in this case it's going to be 23 minus w minus this second term, which is 2w minus 4, and in this way we have 2w minus 4 minus w minus 3, okay? Yes, okay, so mind you, I said to you this is equals to this, the same thing, okay, because this is an arithmetic sequence. Okay, so now if this is equals to this, let's solve for w. So 2w minus 4 minus w minus 3 is equals to this, to 23 minus w minus let me just put the brackets there, minus 2w minus 4, okay? Okay, so now we have 2w minus 4 minus w plus 3 is equals to 23 minus w minus 2w plus 4. Okay, so 2w minus w, we have we left with w, right? Yes, w. So negative 4 plus 3, it's negative 1, right? Is equals to 23 minus okay, let's start with w. Negative w minus w, it's negative 3w. 23 plus 4, it's 27, right? Positive 27. So now let's solve the w. Let's take that w to the side, so we have 4w is equals to 28. So divide by 4, and therefore our w is equals to 28 divided by 4, so this cancels that, we'll have to w, so 28 divided by it's equals to 7. Okay, so that's how it goes. So that's the very first question, so we found w. Okay, so the only thing that you have to do now is to substitute the number for w, which is equals to 7. 7 minus 3 to get your first term, 2 times 7 minus 4 to get your second term, 23 minus 7 to get your third term. I hope you get it, guys. So let's move to 1.2. Let's do 1.2 here. So sorry for the space cuts. Okay, we have to determine the end rule. Okay, so let's determine the end rule. 1.2, determine the end rule. So I said we're going to use t n is equals to b n plus c. So t n is equals to, okay, so let's substitute w. Okay, so there we have w minus 3, we have 2w minus 4, and we have 23 minus w, so sorry. So we have 7 minus 3. 7 minus 3 is equals to, okay, so yeah, so 7 minus 3 is equals to 4. 2 multiplied by, we are going to put 7 in brackets, right? So it's going to multiply. 2 multiplied by 7 is 14. 14 minus 4 is equals to 10. So 23 minus w, which is equals to 7. 23 minus 7 is plus 23 minus 7 is equals to 16. So we have 16. And now let's look for the difference, because this b stands for the difference and that c stands for the number that is in front of that is after the yes, that is in front of the very first term. So 16 minus 10, 10 minus 4, so 16 minus 10 is equals to 6. 10 minus 4 is equals to 6, so the difference is equals to 6. So 6n, so plus c. So what's the number that is before this 4? So that is c. So we're going to say 4 minus 6. So 4 minus 6 gives us negative 2. So we have negative 2 here. So this is minus 2. So that's how it goes. So if ever you want to check it, so this is our end rule of this sequence. If ever you want to check it, you can either use this formula to check your end rule of this sequence. Again, we have 1.3. If ever you want to check, by the way, you can just say 6 multiplied by, if ever you want to check the second term, 6 multiplied by 2. 6 multiplied by 2 is equal to 12 minus 2. 12 minus 2 is equal to 10. And that's how it goes. Second term. So that's it. So let's write down the next 3 terms of the sequence. In order for you to write down the next 3 terms of the sequence, you can either say, okay, in this sequence we have 4, we have 10, we have 16. What are the 3 terms of this sequence? You can either substitute, you know that the next 3 terms, we have term 1, term 2, term 3, term 4, term 5, and term 6. So you can either substitute for term 4, 6 multiplied by 4 minus 2. So you can get your answer. 6 multiplied by 5 minus 2, get your answer, and so on. Okay? Yes. So that's going to be your T4, T5, and T6. You can either substitute, but since it's just an arithmetic sequence, straightforward, guys, mean that you're adding 6 constantly. So 16 plus 6. So 16 plus 6, let's press the calculator. So 16 plus 6 is equals to 22. So we have 22 here. So plus 6, we have 28, plus 6, and we have 34. And that's how it goes. And that's it. So that's the end of our lesson video. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Cheers.